Hello? Am I not muted? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Here's my Batmobile. I've only got one more bag. So yeah, heyo, welcome to Omnibros Live. That apparently you guys can only hear me. Okay, hey, welcome to Omnibros Live. Coming at you from my basement, where I'm sorry we're late, but I just got done with dinner. My wife's not. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of this house, you bitch. That's right. I run things. I own this house. I pay the mortgage. Damn it. We'll do what I want to do. So InStockTrades.com, which is our fabulous sponsor, I don't have access to anything. Wait, I can plug my microphone in and sound even better. Hang on. Hey, welcome to Omnibros Live, where oh, I'm gonna get sick now.
Motion sickness.
Yeah, now we can hear you. Johnny Cash. Hey, can you stand up? I'll give you 35 cents to see your shirt.
I'm good.
Here's Comics Guide. We got muted Geo. Comics Guide. Can we hear you, Comics Guide?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear everybody. So tonight, we made it. It's Omnibros Live, the best show about comic books on the internet, on YouTube, in my basement, wherever you go. We know comic books. We love comic books. We talk about comic books. We're big nerds, and we love it.
Mm-hmm.
We love being nerds. We were nerds before it was cool to be nerds. We were like little nerds,
Yeah.
and we got picked on at school and stuff, and laid the pathway for you guys to be proud nerds, right?
Sure, I'll go with that.
You know how Marvel's doing their pride and their community comics? You know, pride for LGBTQ, community for the Hispanic community. We need a nerd one featuring us. Marvel's voices, nerd voices.
I like
Nerd
it.
voice. I dig it.
See, look who's calling us a nerd. Super Squad D. There we go. We're comic nerds, and we're all about it. I've even got Cyclops that lights up in the dark. Wait, I'll turn him on. I mean, I'll turn his head on. I mean, okay, you know what I mean.
Oh, decapitated Cyclops.
Yeah, wait a sec. Let me turn the... let me get the lights down, too.
So, look at that. Lou, now you need to turn off the lights, too, so we can all vibe together.
Meow.
I mean, I'll match you, Jess.
That's right. Now I'm down low like Geo, and here's Cyclops. Finally cool. It's the only way to make him cool. And then he's got...
Why taunt me with this in front of our friends.
What's that now? Yeah.
Does he not have that Mesco toy?
He does not, and he could. It's super easy to get. It's not like it's out of stock or anything. Look at this blast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
You should laugh. Laugh at T-Lar Bloom. Look at this thing. This is the only time Cyclops has ever been cool.
My man's getting ready for tax season. That's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's so glad Taylor convinced him to get Hot Toys instead.
You son of a bitch. Shut up. I have 3 Hot Toys in the background. I just got another one today. I spent the whole year trying to convince you, you dork. Oh, I don't ever want to hear from you again until tomorrow when we have the candy bar tasting on my channel.
That is his 11 o'clock comics.
Now that's a poll from like 2018.
Yeah, man. About 2 years ago.
I feel like it's more like 3 years ago.
Jeez,
We're at
ain't it
the
been
end of
long?
2021.
Wow.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to have a chocolate tasting on my channel. We're each going to get 10 candy bars and taste them and rate them. This doesn't have anything to do with comics, but it totally goes on our resume as nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Only nerds would do candy bars. Lionheart. Okay, do you want me to put the lights back up, or do you like it better low? You can't really see my face, but
Yeah, we can see it.
it's a handsome face, so I really feel like, yeah, thank you. I'm having a good hair day and everything.
Look at that. Looking pretty stylish.
Hey, what's up? Okay, yeah, I'll leave the lights off. Whatever. I don't care.
My camera's glitching out. Sorry.
Yeah, I see that. It's boss.
Yeah.
It's like the Matrix.
Everything is decided to not work tonight. Sorry, guys. I can try and let me try and disconnect it. You can still hear me. I
Okay.
don't know what's up.
Well, let's talk about instocktrades.com, where you can get, thank you, where you can get your collected editions up to what? Like 65% off? Somebody told us there was something like almost 80% off. I think that was a teat. Anyway, super discounted comics, 2% loyalty discount is added to that. So unbelievable. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card to In Stock Trades, courtesy of InStockTrades.com. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping. I mean, come on, get out of here. Free shipping, $50. That's one book practically. Just give us, that's free shipping for $50 or more. Fabulous in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
Can't go wrong.
I love this guy's name. I like comics. The only thing that would make it better, I love comics.
There you go.
But I like comics. That's a great name. I like comics. We all like comics. And we're here to talk about them. Starting now. What do you know about comics, Lou?
Quite a bit. Okay, so I read a few things this past week, if you don't mind if we jump right into it, man.
I think we should. Let's hear about some comics.
All right. So this past week, I have read, I have my list over there. It's fine. I'll remember. So I read the Archaon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Gio, I sent you the image of it. Archaon, the spinoff. So this is a spinoff series. Yeah, this is a spinoff series. It's a one-shot issue, and it is the first one-shot issue that is written and drawn by Mike Mignola in Lord knows how long. The interesting thing about this is that if you know anything about my history with Hellboy, I was obsessed with the Hellboy universe at one point.
Yeah.
Where I was reading everything, absolutely everything to do with Hellboy. I dropped it after the storyline kept progressing because the story was, for all intents and purposes, done. Hellboy, he did his final battle. The Earth is pretty much just a crater now, but everybody moved underground. Blah 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 blah. So this story follows Sir Edward Grey, who is now basically a ghost in hell at this point.
Oh.
And it's set in the future, so it's past all the events that happened with Hellboy and the BPRD and stuff like that. And it's the first story we've gotten that is set this far into the future. And what ends up happening is that Sir Edward Grey ends up going into the depths of hell because he hears that there is a new demon, there's an old demon, Pluto, that is rising up or is coming into power and is working to try to undo everything that Hellboy has done.
Pluto, the dog from Disney? I knew never to trust that dog.
Hey. I got nothing. So yeah, Pluto the dog, for all intents and purposes, Pluto the dog from Disney is trying to rise up and undo everything that Hellboy has done. And along the way, Edward Grey bumps into the bridge goblin that Hellboy fought. I forgot when it was, but it was pretty late on in the series, and he got cast down into hell. And without spoiling anything else, I really love this. I love this one-shot issue. It was so refreshing to see Mike back in the driver's home in both writing and drawing. And it's a really solid continuation to a story that's been going on for Jesus, almost 30 years, if not, I think close to 30 years at this point.
I think you're right.
Yeah, because Hellboy's been around for a minute. So Mike coming back and coming out of retirement to write this story is something special. And I think for those of you out there that you like Hellboy, you enjoy everything that involves the character, that whole universe, this is a treat because there are a lot of callbacks to earlier stuff. I don't know how far in advance Mike plans all this stuff, or if he's just kind of lucking into it and just going with the flow and seeing where things fall. But this felt like a very natural progression of where things ended with the last BPRD, the Devil You Know story. And he gives us another little teaser towards the end where it seems like Mike is coming back for another story next year on that last page. So I really enjoyed this. I absolutely adore Hellboy. I still love the Hellboy universe stuff. It was just where when the Devil You Know story had ended and everything kind of felt like it was wrapped up, I was good. I know they've been publishing stuff set in the past, but really, I'm good. I've got the closure that I needed with the story, but him going further in the future now, I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to keep following this and see where this story goes now.
How big is the one shot? Any ballpark on pages?
It's like 30 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
standard comic book.
Yeah, it's a standard comic book. It's 30 pages, but I was honestly impressed with just how much Mike was able to fit in to just 30 pages. There is a lot of lore that he is pulling from in here that I don't think unless you're pretty well versed in the Hellboy stuff, you probably shouldn't pick this one up because I think a lot of stuff is just going to go over your head completely. There's so much stuff that he's doing here. With that said, this is one of my favorite issues this year. I absolutely loved it, and I'm so glad to see this man back.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was very good. I was very, very impressed. The man hasn't lost a step. The next thing that I've read was Deadly Class. I'm all caught up on Deadly Class.
Oh.
Yeah, man. And I commented and I said, Deadly Class for me continues to be one of the best ongoing series that I don't think enough people are picking up right now. I think it's a damn shame. But we end up following the Marcus. I can never pronounce his last name. We end up following Marcus. How far are you guys in Deadly Class?
I've read there's 3 big books right now, right? 2 big books?
I don't know what issue that lands on because right now, currently, he's on issue 49, and I read issues 46, 47, 48, and 49.
Oh, I must be on issue 30 then.
I only read the first hardcover.
Okay.
I read the first 2 then.
Okay, so things have happened in the school, and the bulk of these issues take place in the 1990s and 2001. Remender really is an interesting guy because the dialogue that he uses a lot of inner thought dialogue, a lot of thought bubbles and things like that to kind of get across this point. And what I love about Remender is that it seems a lot of the dialogue that he writes is genuine. And I'm not sure if it comes from a place where he believes a lot of the stuff that he writes, but I always got that vibe that even in books like Fear Agent and some of the stuff that he's written in the past, that The dialogue he's writing comes from personal experience. And you get a lot of that here. You get a lot of characterization. You get a lot of seeing where the characters are now, since this is such a huge jump in time. And he's filling in the gaps of what happened in the 90s and in the 2000s to these characters. And a lot of the characters that we see now in this story are very much in a rough place. There's one character in particular where she got a very bad deal out of the situation that happens in the school. And it's actually kind of a shame because you feel for her. I'm super excited to see where the story goes and how it ends, because this is the last arc. I think these next 4 issues are it, and he's done. And Remender, man, this is another series that he can hang his cap on, where he knocked out another 50-issue series. How many does he have at this point of 50-issue series? He's got a few under his belt at this point where he's got 50 issues, right? Because he's been doing this for a minute.
Black Science and Low, and Black Science and Low are the 2 I can think of that are big like that.
He's got Black Science, Low. He's got Deadly Class.
How many issues? No, Tokyo Ghost didn't go 50 issues.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghost went, I think, 12, 13, something like that. Uncanny X-Force is probably close to it. It's probably up there.
Oh, speaking of Uncanny X-Force, did any of the kids meet Cyclops in the episode in school? Because is that what happened? Cyclops showed up?
Nobody has met Cyclops.
Oh. All right.
I think Fear Agent got close to 50 issues, if not right around there.
30?
I think it's more like 30, yeah, or less.
Okay.
I mean, if we're talking great books that he wrote, then yeah, Fear Agent's right in there. But if we're talking 50-issue ones, there's just a handful of those.
So yeah, Deadly Class continues to be one of my favorite books on the stands, and I really recommend it if anybody out there isn't reading this. The art is done by I'm blanking on the artist's name right now. Is it Scalera?
No, it's I'm looking for the name because I cannot remember right now. Let me help you out with that.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name right now.
What are we asking?
Illustrated by Wes Craig.
Wes Craig's art is great. He is so talented in this book. It's absolutely insane. I love the work he's doing here. There's a point where Marcus takes copious amounts of drugs. It's not unheard of in this book, and he gets to play around and experiment with a lot of colors and a lot of psychedelic visions and stuff like that. So it's, man, like I said, if you are fans of Battle Royale or kind of that School of Assassins type of drama and stuff like that, then this is right up your alley. This really is right up your alley. You'll have a good time. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. I'm waiting for that third book so I can continue reading the series.
I just laughed. I'm sorry. I have to interject. My daughter just texted me that I was right about something, and she printed it out in the text. And so I circled it. I screenshotted it, circled it, and sent it to her mother. And she said, Kelly said, "Oh, for the love of God." I told her it was in middle school, and I told her in middle school she wasn't allowed to watch Boy Meets World. And she wants a link to the stream. Let's see if I can do that. How do I send her a link to this stream though? All I have is the sign in.
But they can sign in as a guest. Doesn't matter. You mean for StreamYard?
Just to watch it. I mean,
well, the YouTube link. No.
YouTube link.
Click on our video live and share.
I can click on the StreamYard thing, and I should be able to have a Okay, hang on. I know this is unprofessional. Just hang on a sec. Uh-oh, I'm entering the stream on my cam.
Sasmer is asking, you mean she doesn't subscribe to the channel?
No. She doesn't dig she doesn't
Sure
dig
that
comics.
No. This is something different, gang.
Okay, I'll send her the link of that link. Okay, I'll just let her enter as a guest.
I got a random question. But I'll leave it for the end of the show. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, so I screenshotted it and sent it to her mother. Because it's been a huge issue. Ever since middle school, she's totally jammed me up that I never let her watch Boy Meets World. And she's with 3 of her friends right now watching Boy Meets World for the first time. And apparently, okay, wait, you can watch as a guest, right?
That's a classic show, though. I think most 90s kids saw it.
Okay, I sent her to the stream, not my daughter. I sent her the stream link. Can she watch as a guest if she just clicks on that?
She'll join our stream, no? Yeah, I see her right here on the waiting list.
Can she hear it?
I think so. Yeah.
Kel, can you hear this?
Thumbs up if you can.
No, but she has her camera off, so we can't see anything, and she's muted.
Okay, good. Kel, send me a text if you can hear this while I tell the story. Because otherwise, it's not good. I can't embarrass you unless you're like listening to this. I commented. Oh, where did she comment?
I don't see it.
We don't see it.
Oh, because she wrote on our private chat here on StreamYard.
Oh, private chat.
Yeah,
she wrote "Sup nerds." Omni daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So she's sitting with her friends now, watching Boy Meets World, and it's these 7th graders. Let's see. She said, "I owe you an apology for all the shit I've given you about not letting me watch Boy Meets World." Emoji laughter with tears like 8 times. I'm watching it with Margaret, Katie, and Allie. Hey, and there was a whole episode about sex, and they're in the 7th grade. And I put, "I told you so." She said all 3 of them just cackled because they predicted you'd say that. And she said, "Yes, you were right."
Careful with the phone. Yeah, we don't want to see the phone number. There you go.
You can't see the phone number.
Just in case.
Yes, you were right. And then she says, "That's the 2nd time I've had to say that to a parent in the last week, and I fucking hate it."
You feel vindicated, Jess?
Yeah. Yeah, she's giving me shit. How old is she now? Back to 18 years, 19 years worth of shit giving, and I was right? Hell yes.
The collector says they talk about that stuff now in the 4th grade.
I remember that in the 4th grade. I remember there was a kid that tried to do it in 4th grade.
Yeah, that happens more often than you think.
But back in my time, it didn't happen. I didn't even know what he meant.
Oh, look at Chris says, that's why it was so good. It treated kids with at least some amount of maturity, which was more than most other shows at the time.
Hey, listen, Chris, I don't need you sticking up for the show. My daughter's watching now, so yeah, there we go. That's what I want to collect.
Just knew what he was talking about.
Thank you. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay, good. So I didn't read anything this week, I don't think. I'm putting together my gift guide that I'm stealing the idea from Geo.
I don't even know what this show is.
It's
Don't worry
so
about it, the
old. I
collector.
mean, that show's at least 15 years old, 18, 20 years old,
And
20
it even
years
had a
old.
spin-off series or a sequel. So,
Oh, what was that? Boy Gets Laid?
Girl Meets World. The daughter of the protagonist later grows up, and she has her own sitcom thing.
Mhm.
So what were you saying?
Okay.
That you stole something from me?
Yeah, I'm stealing your idea for a holiday gift guide.
Oh, that's a staple. Come on, we always do that every year.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you credit for it and put a link to your channel in the description because I did that for the last one too because you made such a great thumbnail for our show.
I always have a lot of fun making thumbnails for people.
Oh, ours are great.
Omniron
The
looks
ones
like
you
a
make for
proper
us are great.
YouTuber with that setup. You look like a proper YouTuber with that setup.
Because the lights are low.
Yeah, it's pretty bitchin'. I like it. Now you just need to like do Twitch streams and you're set.
My face is blending into my shirt. It looks like you can just see my silver head.
No, but it looks cool. Don't worry about it.
You look good. Yeah, it looks good.
The collector says he
Oh my
just counted
gosh, you
his hot toys and is now at
27
27.
hot toys. That's awesome.
It's a lot of hot toys.
That
I haven't
is.
found one that I like for me to invest money on. Sorry.
You know, there is a Mezco Aquaman that's pretty
No.
cool.
No. I'm joking. I've seen it. It looks good.
I'm just saying that Mezco Aquaman is really nice and it's very popular.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not like people, along with Black Bolt, that Black Bolt and Lockjaw Mezco is very popular too.
Let's get some photos.
Yeah.
Of what?
The Mezco, Aquaman, and
Yeah, let's have Geo share that. I mean, my lights are too low to show you Black Bolt, unless you want me to turn on the.
Mezco? I thought it was Hot Toys. Mezco.
No, Mezco. It's affordable. They're sold out, but you can still get them on eBay.
Aquaman? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Aquaman Mezco.
Oh, I've seen this guy. I'm not a fan, actually.
Son of a bitch.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like the face. I'll share the screen here for a sec. I don't like the face of it. I'm very picky when it comes to that stuff, especially the price of these figures. Come on now. I don't know.
Gio, you're so hard to please.
If they made
Look at that. He looks badass. He just conquered Patrick Wilson right there.
hey, Patrick Wilson is a damn national treasure. He's a great actor.
Agree.
Oh, you guys, shut your whore mouths.
I mean,
terrible, except in The Conjuring, where I like him.
And I'm with Gio on this one. The face did. Oh wow!
Look at that.
I don't know.
He looks
and
like
I'm not a fan of the mixed media, like the clothing stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He looks like he's wearing the Burger King crown. It's not.
All right. Pull up Black Bolt and Lockjaw then. Oh, look at that. He looks heroic there. Oh,
now this I do want.
Yeah, right?
I
can do Lockjaw because he lights up.
That Lockjaw is cool.
But no Medusa though. Come on now.
Oh.
We all know if you're an Inhumans fan, you gotta have Medusa.
Well, again, do you want to see Lockjaw light up? Look at that picture. Look right there.
That's a dope Lockjaw.
Yeah, I'd love to own that.
I got him right here, buddy.
How much is that?
Well, now that it's sold out, look at this.
Wait,
His eyes light up.
That is really cool. I like that.
I think it's like, it was supposed to be like $200 when it came out.
No, I got it for 80.
Oh, it's 200 now. Then
yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Look at this. Transport me to in front of my computer, talking to a bunch of nerds.
Wow.
Hey, it worked. He transported me.
There he is. There we go.
Boom! Here I am. This
wish
is actually really cool. I can show off all my light up toys. Green Lantern, when his power ring touches his Green Lantern, lights up.
You need to get all the light up characters behind you for a special stream, low light, and you have everything lit up behind you. That'd be pretty cool.
That is such a good idea.
It's a good idea, Gio.
I'm going to start a special page, that I've stolen from Geo.
Free of charge. I don't mind. But really, Mesco Toys and Hot Toys, if they would branch out and do like manga and anime characters, I'd be interested. But like, I don't like the hyper realistic look when they do actors and for superheroes. I'm not a fan of that. And most of the Hot Toys, I'm okay with. The only one I kind of dig is the Spider-Man one that comes with the scorpion tail. That one looks cool.
Oh, the one that just came out?
Yeah, because that looks super comic book-ish, even though it's based off the Spider-Man video game. So
that one is really boss.
yeah, it's a shame that it's only the tail. Give me a Hot Toy scorpion. I'm down for that.
Yeah, a whole thing. Hey, there's our buddy Farhan. How you doing?
Yeah, Farhan.
And Rick asked the question at 8:36. Okay, Rose Gray, I'll steal that idea. I just got a cable where his eye lights up and his gun lights up too. So nice. I just got it though.
Rick, Jess, thanks for the original Dread Essential list. Any more since? Finally picked them all up. Speaking of figures, what TMNT Ultimates did you pre-order?
I didn't pre-order any TMNT Ultimates. I'm happy with the GameStop ones. Those are perfect, and I'm sticking with those. I am planning on doing sort of a middle of the order Dread, sort of the meat of when Dread is influential in allowing the muties to be allowed into Mega City 1. That's like a huge, big, long story arc. So I'm going to do a video on that. And then there's a bunch of new trades that have come out after that. So that's kind of the new stuff. So there's 2 parts still coming out. The next one I do will be the big sort of meat of the order. But thank you for watching that, Rick. I'm glad it helped you.
The collector is saying that the aquarium behind you would be badass. Though that I need an aquarium with fish to do an Aquaman diorama. You know what I need? Jess, do you remember the Patrick Gleason statue that they released for Aquaman and Mira?
I remember the Mira. I remember the Mira video you did when you went down to the beach. That was really cool. That was one of your best videos ever.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. That was a great one.
He's not wrong, by the way. An aquarium would look badass. An aquarium would look badass in your room. Just saying.
Here's what I'm getting at. This statue is something that I've always wanted. It's modeled after Patrick Gleason in his run of Aquaman. And if I can somehow dunk this in the water, it'd be pretty badass with fish swimming nearby. Can
you go over to that highlighted one to the left of their faces right there? That one, it's just like a picture of their faces.
This one?
Yeah. See, I'm not into his face there.
Because it's imitating this cover.
Yeah, I dig her in it.
It's the chin.
Yeah, his chin looks like Judge Dredd.
The problem is that they were supposed to hide the chin, but they didn't.
So buried into her shoulder?
Yeah, now he's got that Buzz Lightyear chin going on.
Looks like the Crimson Chin.
Yeah. But if I dunk it in an aquarium with the fishes, I mean, the statue would be ruined, but it would make for a cool photo. It would.
It would. Is that thing still for sale, or is it out of stock?
Oh, that's out of stock, but it's not expensive. It was a DC Direct thing, DC designer.
Oh, okay. We got a super chat from nice Rick Carpenter. Thank you.
Hey, thanks,
Rick. Man. Do you want a not safe for fry image or a safe for work fry?
You broke up there a little bit. Say it again.
Rick, Do you want a not safe for work fries, or do you
You're
want a
breaking
safe
up
for
even
work
worse.
fries?
Okay, wait. Let me interpolate. What? No, translate. Rick, do you want a not safe for work fries, or do you want a safe for work fries?
He said work is over. There you go.
Work is over. Okay, go for.
Oh shit. Oh.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you for that wonderful super chat, Rick. Appreciate it, buddy. Double fries. Oh, I see what you did there,
Fries.
James. Nice. So I didn't haul anything big. I just have one book I can show off if you guys want to see that before we do
Yeah.
previews. I got this, which I showed off on our chat. This is the Darkstalkers: Rise of the Night Warriors oversized hardcover from Udon Entertainment. I've been wanting this since last year. I made the error of ordering something last year, and I was supposed to get this, and I didn't. And then it was out of stock for many months, but now it's back. But yeah, I'm excited. Not, I'll say this much. I like the art. Let me, here's a nice page here that I can show off. I like the art, but compared to Bengu's art, come on now. At least the characters are fun, and the story's wacky and zany. With it's a fighting game. You're not going to get the most complex thing in the world, but it's still really cool to see these characters, other than in a video game. And let me see if I can show off one of the covers, which I really dig, with Morrigan and Tiny Morrigan, Lilith.
What Bengal book did you super bait me into? Do you remember?
A book?
Yeah, it's a book, a Bengal book. It's about a month ago. In the chat.
Oh, because he opened a store, a web store,
Right.
and he was selling sketchbooks and pin-up lithographs and stuff.
Okay, I think it was a sketchbook.
So yeah, I mean, you get stuff like this, which is a wonderful cover, in my opinion. And over at the back, you get some cool bonus material. Here's a nice Felicia cover right there.
Bye, Felicia.
And I totally pre-ordered that statue, by the way, if anybody's wondering.
The Bye Felicia statue?
The Darkstalkers Felicia statue. And at the back, you get all the variants and all that stuff. Yeah. So this is my favorite of the fighting games, actually. So I'm really excited. I did pre-order the art book. I ordered the art book. That came out already. And I got the manga, too. So that should be coming out pretty soon.
I was just listening to my dog upstairs. I'm trying to figure out what she's doing.
She's watching the stream, too.
I'm hoping she went over to her blanket and isn't sitting in. Okay, I just heard her lie down. She lies down.
Nice super hearing.
Yeah, I know every sound in this house.
Does she get into some trouble if you leave her alone like that?
I don't think so, but she hasn't really been out for much today. Rick Carpenter. Oh, good. That's exactly why I made it, Rick. I'm so glad that helped you. Everybody's talking about the Judge Dredd Where to Start video on OmniDog's Vault, done by the Silver-Haired Fox, or the Silver Fox, as Lou used to call me. So if you need to know where to start with Judge Dredd, right there, OmniDog's Vault, go in and search. And you'll do a better job than I can do when I search in my own channel. I can't find anything. I don't think I got a chance to read much. I did not have a good week I did not feel well most of the week, and especially not this weekend.
I have been reading Gantz. Here's the second omnibus, and I'm not gonna flip through this because there is some major not safe for work stuff that I cannot show. But it's really cool, and I just finished the fight with the giant chicken that they're trying to kill.
A giant chicken.
What,
Yeah.
a Family Guy fight?
Look at him.
Those are the best things. When they just break out into that giant chicken fight.
Does the guy just this chicken just randomly show up at his job and whoop his ass and then just get into it?
And it goes on forever, like through an airplane in mid-flight and everywhere.
That whole volume is just them fighting. That's probably what that is.
Oh, James is right. I did read a couple things. I'll go get them. Thank you, James. You know my schedule better than I do.
Wasn't that going to be a video? You're going to spoil it for people.
I'll just say what I read.
Okay.
I can go get it.
Yeah. So here's more of the chicken, guys.
I
A giant space alien chicken.
I want to see
Right
Family Guy now.
What is Gantz about? Because I keep seeing it and I have no clue what it's about.
Oh, my camera decided to. There we go. Basically, a battle royale-esque story of people getting near-death experiences, and they get transported to an apartment building in Tokyo where the Gantz orb decrees that they have to participate in a couple games to earn points and maybe earn their survival, and that involves getting like bio suits and shooting up alien targets. And there's a lingering mystery as to why they were sent there, who's doing that, why do they have guns, and stuff like that. And
That sounds cool.
it's very graphic. There's a lot of nudity and sex and gore and aliens being blown up. It's pretty wild. And I love that Hiroya Oku, he knows that a lot of people are going in for the craziness, and every chapter cover image, I hope I'm saying that right, you just get the main girl being scantily clad with her giant bazungas.
What? Her giant what?
Her boobs are big.
Ah, uh-huh.
So it's pretty tongue in cheek, but it's on purpose.
I wanted to make them say it.
Like here's a fight with the freaking giant chicken who turns out he can fly.
Family Guy chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that so much.
And yeah. I could go more into this is pretty gross. I can show you this before you talk about your reads, Jess.
Sure.
They blow up these dudes that scream like Black Bolt type supersonic screams, and inside of the suits are like giant weird alien looking chicken roosters. So it's pretty wild. Every target, every alien is designed differently. But yeah.
So I said to Lockjaw, bring me my books. And he did.
He's a good boy.
He is. He's the second best dog in comics.
After Salty the Sea Dog,
Who the hell is that?
Aquaman's golden retriever.
He's adorable.
To quote Geo, come on now.
I'm on now.
Crypto.
Stop the nonsense.
Crypto would be the first, right? Or Ace.
Oh yeah, Crypto's first, and pretty much everybody else is way back, second, third, fourth, and furry Sea Dog.
What about Cosmo?
Cosmo's cool. I don't have a lit up figure of him though. I got Lockjaw.
And Lucky the pizza dog. He's famous now because of the Hawkeye show.
Oh yeah,
I love Lucky.
I do have.
Look at Salty. He's Aqua Dog. He doesn't.
Oh,
he doesn't
is
go
pretty
underwater.
Cool.
Yeah.
Snoopy is a contender.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Snoopy rules. I'm talking about comic books though, not comic strips. James is right. I did read The Jetsons
Ooh.
by Jimmy Palmiotti, and this is now in contention. I know this is old, but I read it this year. It's going to be in contention for my top books of the year.
Nice.
It was so good. I can't even here's a really good dog, Astro.
Oh yeah.
George and Jane have the art is fantastic.
It's Amanda Connor. Did she do this?
She did the covers. It's Pierre Brito,
Okay.
and I wasn't familiar with his art, but it's really great. And Elroy and Judy are aged up to teenagers, but it's not bad. It's not like everybody's upset with Bendis's aging up of John Kent. It fits the story, and George and Jane both have really important jobs. It's really philosophical. It's heartfelt. It's really warm. It's got adventure in it and problem solving. I was surprised because I just hadn't picked up on. I only got this because it was a Hanna-Barbera book, and I wanted to get them all and read them. But it's really, really good. I found it to be really moving, and like they were a real family going through real family crises 80 years from now, or whenever I guess George is supposed to have been conceived recently, according to the 19 texts that people sent me about his birthday or his conception. Elroy has a crush on the competition to Spacely Sprockets, his daughter. They have a thing together, and it's really sweet. It's really cute. I don't know. I hate to and ah about this, but I highly recommend it. Really great. And I'll talk more about it in my best of the year in January. Another contender for best of the year, which came out way long ago, but I just now discovered it or pulled it from my shelf to read it, is Warren Ellis's Thunderbolts. This thing kicks ass and is super funny. It deals with Norman Osborn in a really great way. It does callbacks to some of the things he's done in the past that are infamous. The art's kind of dark here, but I mean, Bullseye is on the team, Venom's on the team. It's during Civil War, so Norman Osborn is in charge of it. The art is by Mike Deodato. It's incredibly great. This was I can see why people like Thunderbolts now. They're like the Suicide Squad of Marvel. And when they set loose Bullseye, it's super restricted, because Bullseye can kill with a toothpick. And I just found it to be really engaging and funny. And it shows what everything that shows what a douche Norman Osborn is okay with me. And it's just I didn't even know. I think I forgot Warren Ellis wrote Thunderbolts, and so Taylor and I are going through a big Warren Ellis readathon for the next month, and this is one of the books we read. 100% get this book. It may not be in print, I don't know, but it's a cover price of $30, so it's probably not that bad. Read it on Marvel Unlimited. Super, super good. And I think I talked about this book already on Thursday. It's coming out, I think, this week in hardcover. That's Fate of the Four. I'll talk more about it when we show the book. Chip Zdarsky talks about what happens to Johnny and the Thing, well, they're left on Earth while Sue and Reed and the kids disappear right after Battle Worlds, Jonathan Hickman's Battle Worlds. And it's about it's about friendship, trying to deal with each other, looking for Sue and Reed and the kids, what they have to do, what they go through it. Chip Zdarsky just nails this. Funny, exciting, really creative, really well done. I am happy to have sacrificed getting the trade paperback so you guys can have the oversized hardcover, but you have to promise to buy the oversized hardcover. This is, I sacrificed so you could buy the hardcover. So everybody buy the hardcover. Zdarsky does great. I will say at the end of the book, I said this on Thursday, but the art goes a little wonky at the end. It doesn't wonk out enough to pull me out of the story, but all of a sudden it went from really, really great art to just kind of clunky Jack Davis style Mad Magazine era art. Not to say that Jack Davis wasn't awesome. He was, but this is Marvel Comics Fantastic Four, not Mad Magazine. So that was the only negative, but the story is a solid A+. Boom. Get it.
Good choices, man. Good choices.
Thank you. You have to sing it in your head.
I'm struggling to think of the Jetsons theme song now.
Meet George Jetson. Jane, his wife.
Yeah.
Daughter Judy. His boy Elroy.
That show fucking lied to me. We don't have any of that cool shit, man.
Well, that's like 40 years from now. You'll still be alive, so you'll be able to, there's a whole, actually, that's a good point because everybody's living in the sky just above Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it goes into what happened underneath on Earth. And I can't say too much without spoiling it, but something happens under the Earth's covered with water, and something happens to something underneath where all the buildings are. They've adapted to life up in the air. Something happens underneath that causes a catastrophe to happen in space, and that's the main. It deals with all the little family crises, especially what happens, how Rosie the robot comes into their life. That was really sorry.
No, go ahead.
I thought it was really sweet how Rosie the robot came into their life. But besides dealing with this catastrophe that's caused, it also deals with George's job, Elroy's homework, Jane's big paper, Jane's dealing with the Council of Elders or whatever she's on that's trying to deal with the catastrophe. Jane's got a big shot job. George is an important technician for Spacely Sprockets, although I don't think there are any sprockets in the story. I still don't know what a sprocket is, but I don't know the way it pulled. It was really philosophical and interesting. The way it pulled from sort of modern day crises to their adaptation and what maybe caused the crisis, what the catastrophe means up in space. It's really well written. I think it's one of the best things that I'm a huge Jimmy Palmiotti fan. He'd have been on my show except for the hoops, and ladders that his PR guy makes me go through every time I try to get him on the show. Somehow I got Greg Rucka through Taylor, but Jimmy Palmiotti has a wall of some guy that won't let me get to him.
Just let Taylor do it.
I should, but I promised that I would because Taylor gets so many people for our interviews. And I said, "Oh, I've got this Jimmy Palmiotti one." So I may have to revisit it, but I'm just saying I love Jimmy Palmiotti's writing. I back every Kickstarter of his, and I love all those books. And this is easily, the Jetsons is easily up there with the Flintstones and Snagglepuss. Snagglepuss, Exit Stage Left, Snagglepuss, Chronicles, and
You gotta have Future Quest to that list.
Future Quest is great. I love Future Quest and Future Quest Presents.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody talks about Flintstones and Snagglepuss. Jetsons belongs in that conversation. Nobody talks about Dastardly and Muttley, and that's how it should be.
Oh,
That's
I
a
love
good pick.
Dastardly and Muttley.
That
Not
is
the comic.
Garth Ennis's worst book ever.
Yeah.
Oh, not the book. Not that book. The characters.
Oh, the characters are great, but the
I've never
book,
read that book.
the book, I'm only keeping it because it completes the set. This thing blows chunks.
That's disappointing.
Oh, it's so bad. I'm like, oh, Garth Ennis and Dastardly and Muttley? I'll read this. I regretted every 45 minutes of it. I was so glad it was over with.
So for me, the Flintstone stuff is the best of that stuff that I've read. I adore that run
Right.
that was put out. It's so brilliant.
Rightly so. Yeah, Mark Russell kills it on
Oh.
that. And I think, doesn't Mark Russell write the Snagglepuss
Yes.
Chronicles or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So I know it's a bold statement, but I'm making it. I think the Jetsons needs to be in that conversation with the Mark Russell books too. It's that good.
Yeah.
I'm taking a stand here.
Did you guys read Jeff Johns' Geiger? I read Volume 1. It was all right, but felt like Fallout New Vegas fan fiction a bit. Great art, though.
That's what Taylor said.
I have not read that yet.
It's a post-apocalyptic thing, and Taylor was like, I'm kind of over post-apocalyptic stuff. I haven't read Geiger, but it's Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Dastardly and Muttley. That's about right. It was awful.
Flintstones is getting a hardcover next year. That's true.
You're welcome. I sacrificed by getting the trades.
Yep.
I'm not upgrading. Everything's matching. Looks beautiful. Fine.
Yep. So let's do previews.
Did you
I
did
got
you
you.
use the IST stuff I sent you?
Yeah. Yeah.
For everyone out there who has asked us, I think Nman 40 specifically has asked us where are the IST releases. They now send them to us every week, and we now Geo has just done a remarkable job already. I can tell.
Thank you, Gio.
Thank you, Geo.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
So I'm just trying to tell everybody how great you are, Geo. I know you don't like that, but I'm
I'm a little overrated. Don't worry about it.
I'm the one that's overrating you. So just take a chill pill.
Okay.
IST sends us their releases, and Geo matched them up with the covers of the books. Take it away, Geo.
All right, gang. So we got from Dark Horse Comics for tomorrow. You can get all these books tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at InsideTrades.com. We're going to start with Dark Horse Comics. We got The Amazing Screw-On Head and Other Curious Objects from Mike Mignola.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hardcover? What is it?
No, this is. Give me a second. Here.
Oh, it's just Amazing Screw-On Head. Okay.
Just trade paperback. Sorry.
Okay, I already have this. Okay.
Yeah. So trade paperback of that. We are getting The Dark from Mark Sable. This is a trade paperback as well. God of War Fallen God is also coming out. Grendel Devil's Odyssey from Matt Wagner.
I used to like Grendel. I used to read it back in the 90s and really dug it.
That image is kind of funny because if you see that and you don't know anything about Grendel, he looks like Venom Space Knight mixed with Cosmic Ghost Rider.
He really does. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Here we have Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. This is the 4th edition of that storyline. It's coming out as a trade paperback and a deluxe hardcover. I love saying this. We're getting the Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclopedia hardcover. So celebrating 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog, the Encyclopedia.
Jesus.
Tom Clancy's The Division Remission trade
What's
paperback.
happening?
Sorry, my bad. The Witcher, Witch's Lament, which is the 6th volume in that series, trade paperback. Yeah. And then we move on to, I believe this is Image. Yeah, Image Comics. We've got Commanders in Crisis, trade paperback volume 2, from the fan favorite of the show, Steve Orlando.
Oh, didn't we just read something about what he's rebooting? Spider-Man 2099.
I think so.
No! God damn you! You blew it up! You blew it up! Damn it! Damn you to hell!
Yep. That's awesome. Yep.
No. Is he really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got that from our chat. I think that's where I got that. I clicked on it and I was like, oh, good. Spidey 2099. Oh, fine. Steve Orlando.
We will have an early contender for the Golden Abram next year.
Golden Abrams.
I am making a prediction that'll be an early contender for the Golden Abram next year.
Oh,
It says here,
Spidey 2099 to be good.
writer Steve Orlando seems to be teasing a comic book return for future movie star Spider-Man 2099, because we saw the teaser for the Spider-Verse sequel, and he's going to be a major character in that. And he tweeted out that he's apparently working on that. Yeah.
I want to just go eat ice cream.
Maybe it'll be good. Maybe he redeems himself.
No, come on. He's one thing he's written well, and that's Midnighter.
Here we have the next title, which is pretty interesting. This is Mom, aka Mother of Madness, written by Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones fame. So she's a comic book writer now.
But
I read the first issue of this. It's not bad.
Well,
pretty good. It's decent.
Marguerite Bennett is writing it with her, and she's a real writer.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good.
Oh, you liked it? Okay. Is this hardcover, Gio?
No. Yes, sorry, a hardcover. My bad. Yeah.
Hey, come on.
It's not terrible. I read the first issue of it, and I thought, you know what, this will read better once a few issues are done. But I enjoyed what I read.
All right, that's good. I might get this because she's under adult supervision.
I don't like the cover, though. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, that is pretty odd, but it is Mother of Madness.
Yeah. Next up, we got from Jason Aaron, Sea of Stars, Volume 2.
I'm going to wait for the hardcover.
I'd probably get a hardcover, yeah.
Oh, Matt is in with the bad news on 9/12. Are you talking about Orlando?
Yeah, he's talking about Orlando. What?
Oh.
No. That was the past me. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna let that go.
I was taking over Marauders.
Oh man, that was one of my faves. I know people kind of didn't dig the whole thing, but I loved my gal in it, Kitty Pryde. It was awesome Kitty Pryde comic.
How do you not make Grimlock interesting? Grimlock is the funnest fucking Transformer, and he can't make Grimlock fun.
What are we talking about? Steve Orlando still?
Yes.
He wrote
He's
a
right.
Transformer comic?
He wrote a Grimlock. He's writing a Grimlock story right now where I read the first issue, and it was this close. Any other year that we didn't have Spider-Man Bloodline, that would be the worst issue I've read all year.
So, aside from Orlando, here's some DC books. We got Batman Urban Legends, trade paperback volume 1.
Can you tell me who writes this?
I believe Zdarsky's on this book.
Not Steve Orlando, not Steve. Who?
Chip
Orlando?
Chip Zdarsky.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
This is his take on it.
Yeah.
So that's already got a trade?
Mm-hmm.
How many issues is in that?
I believe the first, if it's not 5, I think it's 6.
Okay.
This thing is finally coming out. This was solicited ages ago. This is the Alan Moore Swamp Thing box set. I think for a year and a half we've known about this box set.
Is this hardcover or trade paperback?
I believe it's a trade paperback.
I might have to pony up for this, and I'm you know me, I'm not much of physical, but I love this run. Is this the original coloring or the recoloring?
It should be the
I
original.
think it's original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check real quick. I can check that out.
This is my pick. I absolutely adore this run. It's so fucking great.
I'm never letting go of those hardcovers I've got.
Oh,
I just love those too much.
Penguin Random House says all the groundbreaking Saga of the Swamp Thing graphic novels by Alan Moore in a gorgeous slipcase box set.
it is the original coloring.
It is. Texas Gaming says original colors.
Well, hold on, Texas Gaming. Give me a second. All right, I believe you. Whatever. Yeah, it's the original coloring, gang. All right. Speaking of Swamp Thing Becoming, Volume 1 from Graham V.
Ooh.
Now, been hearing good things about it. Want to check it out. And from Marvel, we have
Fate of the Four.
Fantastic Four. It's Fate of Four hardcover. That was the one you highlighted earlier, right?
That's the one everybody promised to buy.
So you made it happen.
That's right. I bought the trades. Everyone needs to read this. It's freaking Fantastic Four. And it's fantastic. 4 of them.
Oh, yeah. Here is Beta Ray Bill, Argent Star.
This is a good week.
Oh, yeah. We haven't even got to the Omnis yet.
Daniel Warren Johnson. This is a trade paperback.
Oh, Murder Falcon guy wrote this?
Yeah, he
Did he illustrate it too?
Yeah.
It looks badass.
This is a good week, Jess.
Oh.
I would recommend getting this.
Okay, gonna.
Yeah. Here we have The Immortal Hulk, trade paperback, volume 10, Hell and Death.
Some people are going to drop some serious coin this week.
Oh, yeah. Here's our first Omni.
Jessica Jones, Alias, Omnibus, hardcover, new printing. It has a DM cover. I don't got the cover here, but you can look for it yourselves.
Oh, you suck!
I know. All that praise that you...
I take it all back.
Take it all back.
What the hell is that?
Oh, yeah, Reptile. He's Hispanic. He's like a lizard boy.
He's a lizard. He's a mutant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. This is actually good. I've read it.
Uh-huh.
No, it's
No, yeah, man.
Oh, jeez, come on.
You know what? I will take your word on it.
He's got a sister. I can't think of her name, and she's going to be a big star.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the chat? What's Reptile's sister's name? She's on the cover of Marvel Community #1 this week. In a couple weeks. Come on, help me out in the chat.
Spoonful Brody says Reptile issue 1 was actually pretty solid.
I'm trying to tell you that too.
Is it reptile or reptile?
Reptile.
Reptile.
And his sister, she's really boss. She's like the main thing.
Joe, what do you do? What are you doing, Joe?
Yeah, that's not about it. He likes year 2.
F Omar.
Yeah, come on.
He likes year 2, so that criticism.
Okay,
Mammal.
I'm just saying this is
that
really good.
Is this it? Mammal?
What? Yeah, but she's got a what's her regular name?
Victoria. I don't know.
Victoria. Wait. Okay, never mind. It's this book is really good. I'm telling you right now. It's aimed for the Hispanic audience, but as Joe White guy, I can tell you it's very interesting and good. It's actually aimed for a younger Hispanic audience.
Fun fact, reptile in Spanish is reptil. So I will refer to this book in Spanish.
Yes, as Lou just pronounced it. Say it again, Lou.
Reptile.
Yeah, take your hand away from your mouth and say it. Come on.
Reptile.
Yeah. Are you a pro or not?
Huh?
Are you a pro or not? Come on.
So sassy. I love it.
Let's move on. That book looks terrible.
Speaking of cool things, here we have Silk, which I hope she gets introduced in the Spider-Verse movies.
That'd be so boss.
This is, give me a second here, Silk Out of the Spider-Verse trade paperback volume 3.
She's boss.
Yeah. Star Wars The High Republic trade paperback volume 2.
These are popular.
Yep. And Star Wars, this is more my wheelhouse, War of the Bounty Hunters.
These are great.
I want to read that.
Oh, these are great. These are great books.
X-Men From the Ashes.
No, Omar probably likes this.
I could care less about this book, but if you like it, that's awesome. More power to you.
In issue 374, Dark Phoenix shows back up, and she's really cool and overpowered. You guys wouldn't believe me if I showed you y'all.
That's
Okay,
too-
Omar. All right.
Yeah, we still love you, buddy. X-Men Inferno Prologue Omnibus hardcover. This is the DM variant here.
Cool.
I'm not a fan of the original cover, and I'm shocked that nobody's mentioned the fact that Colossus's neck in that cover is extremely long. I don't know if that's on purpose, if that's a mistake, but it looks really weird. I would go with this cover personally.
It is way weird.
Yeah. I saw that. I thought that ain't looking too good for a comic book, but whatever. What do I know?
Her name is Ava.
Oh my god, that is the most generic thing I've ever heard.
Listen, man. The Humberto Ramos cover of The Voices is really cool. You're going to be sorry that you don't have it. It's going to sell out, and it's going to be worth $80.
What's the name of the comic?
Marvel Voices Community #1, but it's the Humberto Ramos cover.
Wait a minute. Oh no, that's not Humberto Ramos. Hold on. But White Tiger's in it. My girl, nice. We're deviating this sucker, guys. Give me a second.
Go ahead. Here. It's a tangent. People like tangents.
Yeah, Humberto Ramos. Oh.
Sass omelet is off the charts tonight. I meant sassometer, but I regret nothing. Sass omelet. I love it. I'm serving up a sass omelet tonight. Ava is his cousin. Exactly.
Well,
Not his sister.
Is Ava and Reptil, are they Mexican? Where they're from?
Hey man, I don't work that way. I don't try and discriminate where they're from, man.
Come join the festivity as Marvel celebrates the. Oh my gosh! As celebrates the mighty Latinx heroes and creators from all.
Stop right there. Stop this.
Okay,
We
I
can
take
move
no
on.
responsibility
We can move
for
on.
their being called Latinx. I
We
take
can
no
move on.
responsibility for that. I said Hispanic.
We can move on.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Damn it! I lost that argument.
We got another Peanuts book here from who publishes the Peanuts?
Fantagraphics?
Fantagraphics, right?
What
here
is-
it is.
Who is that creature to the right of Schroeder?
Here.
No. That no, over to the right of Schroeder. That
Here?
girl. Is that who is that?
No idea. That's Ava.
Ava?
Complete Peanuts trade
This is
paperback
Peanuts
box set.
Latinx.
Yeah, 1979 to 1982 of Peanuts.
These were the rough years, weren't they?
From Vault Comics, we
Ooh.
got Wasted Space Volume 4. I don't know what this is, but this looks amazing.
It does. I'm waiting for the hardcover on this. Except
Ooh.
I don't know that Vault. I feel like Vault only puts out trades right now.
Yeah, I think they've only done trades, right? Because you would think they would put out Savage Shores on a hardcover.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
would
I
be a
need
good seller.
to. I need to get going on these trades because this book's good.
Resonant from
NFL
Vault
dude's
Comics.
comment. NFL dude's comment just made me laugh.
That's Peppermint Patty's side chick.
Looks like a poor man's Peppermint Patty.
Patty.
Maybe it was a late 70s, early 80s thing and that didn't survive that era.
Well, I gotta get it.
Mm.
So here we have Resonant from Vault Comics.
I'll get it.
And that's it, because the rest of the stuff on our list is Yen Press and Viz Media and stuff like that, which are all manga, and I'm not going to highlight those. Like Persona 5, Takane and Hana, stuff like that. So that was
This
the
is
list.
the greatest day of my life.
What happened?
What you just said.
We're not
yeah. I didn't bother getting the images for the manga because I know we were not going to do that. So, plus I already did a freaking video on this channel about all the manga that's coming out in December. So you guys go watch that.
Okay, so we've got. Wait, let's get back to that Peanuts book. There's the side chick, and there's Marcy below Schroeder, Charlie Brown's sister. What's her name? Wait, what's her name? She's so awesome. What's Charlie Brown's sister's name? Lucy's at the top.
I forgot her name.
This is like the Brady Bunch of forgettable characters.
Hey, they needed to fill the space with somebody.
Frida is the one with the curly hair to the left of Schroeder. Sally, that's her name. And I don't know who Angry Girl at the top is with the hat either. But that girl to the right, Peppermint Patty's side chick, is going to haunt me forever. This might be when Schultz was sort of thrown in the towel.
What year did he stop?
2000.
Jesus.
And he died the day that the Sunday strip came out.
Yeah, we talked about this. That's right.
Also, for anybody wondering, and I'm sorry to butt in, I don't have the Daredevil Omnibus on the list, but supposedly it is coming out this week as well. So,
I have. I have the list right here. IST new releases.
I have it here open so I could read off the images.
There's James
And
Ailey.
I don't
James,
have it.
he just said it, buddy.
He just said what?
James brought up the Daredevil by Charles Soule Omnibus.
Oh, you know what? I don't see that on here.
Which, you know what? That stuff is okay. It's nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. But if you're a completionist and you like Daredevil, it's a solid run all the way through. I was kind of disappointed on it simply because I'm like, damn, dude, you're a lawyer. You should be able to, you should knock this out of the park. And I thought it was just okay.
You know what needs to happen with the Daredevil book? It needs to cross over with Ace Attorney.
Oh my God.
It needs to
And
cross
that-
over with Cyclops.
That would be the greatest crossover ever. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I don't know if you
Okay,
want me to
Daredevil
highlight more
also.
images. Let me go
That's
back.
a really good book, right, Lou?
It's one of the best X-Men stories ever.
Here's a
Issue
quick look.
274, the X-Men go up against Maggot, and it's really cool.
Here's everybody's favorite, Reptil.
Reptile
I'm
and
not reading,
Ava.
I'm not reading that.
Yes, you are.
No.
I'm going to
Get-
come to your house and we're going to read it together,
Uh,
sitting out on your patio. You can have a mojito. I'll have a Diet Coke.
that sounds
And
like some pretty
and
nice.
the burger.
that burger you owe me for 3 years.
That's true. I do still owe you that.
But seriously, pick up Beta Rebuild. It looks amazing.
All
Oh,
right, picks. What's everybody's pick? I'm gonna go with Swamp Thing as my choice.
I pick Beta Rebuild.
I pick Reptile.
Okay.
Rebuild and Swamp Thing box.
Oh,
set.
yeah. I'm going to wait for that to get collected in hardcover.
You know, it'd be great if they do an Alan Moore Swamp Thing omnibus. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be great.
That's not recolored.
That's not recolored. Yeah.
Oh God, that coloring. I waited all those years for an absolute Swamp Thing, and I'm like, they are finally putting it out, and then I saw the coloring. I was like, you bastards.
Yeah.
Who's putting out Sea of Stars? Is that Image?
Yes. Image Comics.
Okay. They're not reprinting anything.
Nope. Mom, Commanders in Crisis from everybody's favorite, Steve Orlando.
Oh my God. I
The
managed to
Witcher,
forget his name.
The Division, Encyclopedia, for Sonic the Hedgehog.
I love that name. By the
I want
way,
that. I want this book because I have the Hyrule Historia for Zelda. I have the Mario Encyclopedia, and I kind of want this too. I need to add it to my collection of.
You guys are racist.
Why?
You won't get Reptile, but you're gonna get the Encyclopedia. Sonic is
yeah.
on record as being a hater of Puerto Rico.
I don't remember that, but okay.
It's in this book.
I'm a fanboy of Sonic, so I'll let it.
You know, I've actually heard the comics are not that bad. The Sonic stuff, it's pretty good.
Okay,
I really
you're gonna
wanna
get
get him.
Sonic, but ignore Reptile. I just don't know why I'm on this show.
Here's Space Venom, Grendel, God of War, Fallen God, The Dark, and the Amazing Screw-On Head, and other curious objects.
Good week, very good week overall.
I want to get that Beta Ray Bill book too.
Yeah. Let me show you a quick image before we wrap up of the Peanuts book. Sorry.
Now, somebody said her name is Truffles. I believe that from Gerard. He could be making it up, but
Truffle.
Truffle.
Pigpen was always my favorite.
Truffle's like the pig movie from Nicolas Cage.
Pigpen and Schroeder were always my favorite characters.
I loved Sally when she was like doing homework and writing her letters to Santa. She would flip out. It was so great. And then when school started, she'd come in and just scream at Charlie Brown, and he'd go blasting out of bed. Sally was so great. She was panicking all the time.
Man, I wish they would bring that stuff back. The Peanuts in some form. I know a few years ago they did an animated movie, and it was actually pretty good from what I heard. I never got
Yeah.
around to seeing it, but I just wish they bring something back consistently. Maybe the
That
Schultz estate is really picky.
that
There's-
movie is really good. I saw parts of it up in Pittsburgh at Taylor Brown's house, and I liked what I saw.
Yeah,
There's an Apple TV show, if I remember correctly, for Snoopy. I
For
think.
Snoopy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's geared more towards little kids, but I'm still gonna watch that.
Oh, we're all gonna watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen like 2 episodes, and it's really cute. I like it.
There's a Schultz documentary on Apple TV that I watched that was fantastic. I got all choked up.
if you get a chance, just watch the Beatles documentary. On
Oh.
Disney+.
My daughter's coming over. We're gonna watch it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch all 6 hours of it at once, but yeah,
It's good. I've seen a little bit of it. It's pretty good.
yeah, I definitely want to see that. 100%.
I can't find the damn picture
Of Truffles?
of the
Ava?
book, the Peanuts book.
Rick Carpenter has a good question, but before we answer, let me tell you about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 65, 70, 80, practically free. I don't know. It's going crazy. At least 65% on the front page, some of these books. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. We always give away an IST gift card worth $50 to a viewer out there, randomly generated. It's all on the up and up now. And it's at the end of the month, every month. $50 or more gets you free shipping in the United States. That's amazing. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in stocktrades.com. I'm gonna work on getting Charlie Brown Christmas music on the mouth harp.
Yes. My wife's favorite part of the show is the mouth harp, by the way.
This is a cool question.
You want a mouth harp for Christmas? Don't chip a tooth.
They're expensive. If you go to eBay, they're like $50. I swear.
You're $50?
No,
That's what-
come on, man. I already told you I'm going to go to the Five and Dime and get you one for $3.
All
And you
right.
don't want to buy as someone pointed out, you don't want to buy a used one off of eBay.
No. You're gonna get all kinds of viruses.
Oh, Omnicrom and everything.
Yeah.
Can't you easily chip a tooth on that?
Oh, yes.
hmm
Okay.
There's a TikTok guy that teaches you how to play the mouth harp with all the techniques and all that stuff. It's pretty wild.
There are
There's a
techniques?
YouTube guy in front of you right now that knows how to play it, okay? Yeah, keep pointing. There you go, buddy. I just played the whole freaking opening of Charlie Brown Christmas special on it.
But can you do the office opening?
I probably laughed too hard. I just seeing that sign.
Yeah.
I've seen that sign in person. They had to take it off the road, and it's in a mall now because too many people were stopping.
Wow.
Where it was. Welcome to, where is it? Where's Dunder Mifflin
Scranton.
located? It's in Pennsylvania. Where?
One of the first things my wife and I bonded over was the fact that we both hate The Office.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you hate fun?
The Thief of Joy.
Thief of Joy. It's in a mall now. They took the Welcome to Scranton. It was in Scranton, and they put it in a mall, in the back of a mall, so people could take pictures with it because they were causing car accidents. Because it used to be by the side of the road by a ditch, and there was no place to stop. See, you tune into the show and you learn all kinds of things, like where the Scranton sign was. Where are you gonna get that on Omar's channel? I don't think so.
No.
No, he's gonna be talking about Map My Ex.
So if you get this issue of Generation X, it ties into X-Men Uncanny X-Force 372. But first you need to read X-Men number 94 because there's this one panel in the back that is really cool and ties into.
This is the only show where you get quality jabs like that.
I say this with
comic-
love.
comic
I
book
love
talk.
Omar. I
Oh,
love
we
Omar.
all love Omar. That's
Yeah.
the only reason we're getting away with it.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing about Omar. He will throw it back at you, and he expects you to play
Oh,
around.
yeah.
If he likes you, he's like that with you. He's just that kind of a person.
Oh, I have full random text messages from him that are just ripping me to shreds. Sass omelets for us all.
Oh, Rose Gray's with you, Lou.
Oh,
Yeah. I know the
Rose
office.
Gray is a they.
Oh,
I just
sorry, my
don't
bad.
get it. I don't get the appeal of The Office. I tried
Oh my
watching it. I'm like,
gosh,
this
it's
is not
so
to me.
funny.
Parks and Rec is hilarious to me. I love Parks.
Oh yeah, Parks and Rec is great. I love the early one where Star-Lord is mooching off of Quincy Jones' daughter, whatever her name is, Rashida Jones.
Yeah. And
Oh, I'm gonna get this box. Oh, I hate Spike. This is when Spike was introduced.
But keep in mind, this is the hardcover, but what we're getting is the trade paperback version.
Oh, I need the hardcover.
Yeah. So this is the box set that came out.
Oh, that's the hardcover.
the hardcover. Sorry.
Okay, I jumped off around 86.
Spike looks like the cousin that shows up at the family reunion. He goes, "Hey man, let me hold a $40 real quick. I got it, man. I got it." And then he just dips out of the bathroom. Doesn't he? Doesn't he look like that?
And everybody's like, "Where did Spike go?" I don't know. He was here just a minute ago. He already bailed.
Oh, yeah. What? Rose Gray? What? Stop it. Now you're just trying to get the sass omelet on you. You just want a big serving of sass omelet. Spike is better than
That sounds
Snoopy.
awesome.
The Office made me feel like I was still at work.
I think that's the beauty of it.
Oxmeat was with us on our lowest rated show ever when we built our Lego Batmobiles Saturday night.
Oh my god.
That had it. Oh, our viewership doubled when I stopped and Patty came on the show.
Was it as bad as Pop-Tarts?
It's been compared to that by many people, including me and Taylor.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I only saw the tail end of it. I thought it was fine.
The tail end was when Patty. Did you see Patty on there?
No, when I chatted, when I
Oh.
wrote on your chat, that's what I literally tuned in at that point.
Yeah,
So I had
I
no
had
idea
given I had given up about halfway through because I couldn't build the Lego and answer the chat questions. And all you saw was Taylor's head down as he was building his Lego really quickly because he was good at it. And I had a really nice toy cam set up so you could see my Lego being built, and I stopped. I don't even think I finished bag one. I just stopped so I could answer the chat. And then Patty was up at the top of the stairs listening to the show, and she finally came down. It was Oxmeat Pete says you all missed the magic, but it was a disaster. Yeah, if we had maybe served Pop-Tarts, it could have been better with like a toaster right there.
What
Nice.
was the worst episode? Mad Libs or Pop-Tarts?
Oh, Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
Mad
Yeah.
Libs. Mad Libs was bad. That was an idea that just did not work.
Well, if it had had more than two people, could it have
Yeah.
done better?
Yeah.
It was just me and Riley talking to each other with weird words.
Which is weirder than usual.
Yeah. What
Well,
did he say?
Fargate. Sorry,
Oh, no. he's-
Fargate wants to know when is the pinball demo.
Oh, yeah, Fargate. Well, it was going to be
2022.
Thanksgiving Day, but that got put the kibosh on by the lovely Patty. NFL dude says Pop Tarts was worse.
Let me see what YouTube says. The analytics.
That is an episode that haunts us to this day. Hey, man, over 5 years doing this, not everyone's going to be a gem. Okay.
Well, that's what I was thinking with the Lego show. It sounded good on paper and fun to us, and I know there are channels out there where it's nothing but Lego building. But my show is a comic book show, so I mean, Oxmeat Pete was probably the only one that had fun watching it. I just watched the numbers slowly, and then rapidly dropping until Patty showed up, and then I did a tour of the basement, and Patty stayed on, and our viewership tripled while she was on.
Favorite Pop-Tart, baby? What's your favorite? She said cherry.
Frosted cherry or plain cherry?
She said both are pretty good.
I love frosted cherry. Raw or toasted?
Toast.
Okay.
Well, on that note, toaster strudels are better.
Toaster strudels are better.
Oh, yeah. Toaster strudels are good.
The only thing you got to worry about toaster strudels is the middle is always ice cold. No matter what you do.
I'm looking at the Pop-Tart episode, and there are comments here from Psycho Cleveland. It says,
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
there's two comments here. One says, "Whoa, this episode started out so dirty," and then he wrote all caps, "What? No cannoli episode? Racist."
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right, man.
We should have had him on. Oh, Inman 40. It was my Oreo taste test when my channel was quite young. I found like 10 different Oreos and did a taste test, and my tongue went numb.
Also, in the episode, you guys are blindfolded. What the hell were you guys doing?
Riley and I were blindfolded?
No, Lou and Riley were both blindfolded.
Oh, we were trying to guess what the flavor was.
Oh, that's what it is. You guys look like Daredevil.
Fargate, I have to negotiate with my wife on the pinball episode. It's probably going to be a Saturday afternoon in December or January. It will happen, though.
I forgot you're big on pinball.
Yeah. I love playing it. And Gio does, too.
There's an official pinball championship league. I didn't know that until about a week or 2 weeks ago.
My dream is to go to the Pinball Hall of Fame. That's one of my go-to places.
Is that in Las Vegas?
Yes.
I can't believe Gabe didn't take me there.
That's really cool.
That and the Kiss mini golf course. That is what I really wanted to see.
Do you get to play the machines at the Pinball Hall of Fame?
Yeah, for free because you pay admission, and then they're all ready to go.
Yeah. Although I think they changed that because everybody works there. They volunteer to work there to keep it maintained properly. So I think the machines are no longer what was it called again? The
flippers?
No, the mode where it's just free. I forgot the name of it. Free to play, free to whatever.
Yeah, free.
They changed that, and I think you have to pay individually or something like that.
You have to put quarters in or 50-cent pieces or tokens or something?
I think so, yeah.
That's disappointing.
Because everybody volunteers there, and they constantly work on the machines, and they keep fixing them up. When they break.
I've had Pinball Pete over here at least 10 times in the 25 years I've owned this machine. They need a lot of maintenance.
I am super jealous. That's one of my dreams. I want to own an original arcade machine, and I want to own an original pinball table.
Oh my god, I would. I've always wanted the Terminator 2 pinball table.
That's badass. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's the one I've always wanted since I was a kid.
I would go either TMNT or the TMNT, or if I'm going with a new one, The Stern Pinball Godzilla one looks amazing.
How about pulling it up? You want to pull it up and show us?
Yes, I
We're
was
on an
reading
official
something.
tangent now.
I was reading something here about the Mad Libs episode because you labeled it superhero Mad Libs plus controversy. But I don't know what it was because I'm not listening to the episode right now. And it says
I wouldn't have.
Dave K commented 3 years ago, didn't get to watch live, wondering why all the thumbs down. About to find out.
Oh, did we have a lot of thumbs down?
Yes, but since YouTube removed the damn thing, I can't figure out how many dislikes we got.
Is there a way to find out how many dislikes?
In the YouTube studio, which is what I'm trying to do.
Oh,
while I'm
YouTube
talking with you
Studio.
guys.
I went into analytics today.
That was not a popular episode. Yeah, sorry guys.
Superhero Mad Libs.
I own it. Both the Mad Libs and Pop Tarts. I don't know that I came up with the idea, but I participated and I own it.
Not to put him on blast, both ideas were Riley's.
Thank you. Okay.
We need to do
The episode has 49 likes versus 11 dislikes.
it's not terrible. We've had
But
worse.
for us, it's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
And the
Percentage
Pop-Tart-
wise, 60 thumbs and 11 of them are dislikes. What's the math on that? Like,
Oh, I got you. Hold on.
25%.
That's an 81%, 81.7% ratio thing here.
Hmm.
On the likes versus dislikes meter, it says 81.7%.
That's in YouTube Studio?
Yes.
We need to do another trivia episode.
Oh, yeah. We should. Ms. Gomeril says, I pity liked that episode. I can't, Margate, I can't have Pinball Wizard playing in the background because I'll take a hit copyright from YouTube.
Oh, the Pop Tarts episode has a ratio of 87.5%. So yeah, the Mad Libs has more dislikes.
Frosted grape Pop Tarts? There's grape Pop Tarts?
There's a great Pop Tart.
I don't think I've
Wait,
ever
there's a great
tasted
Pop
them.
Tart.
I don't know. And
Never heard of
let
that.
me show you the Godzilla pinball.
Yeah, let's see that.
I think it's like $6,000 to get it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yep. So
No, baby, pinball machine. Not a great Pop Tart.
I'm tempted to just start selling off random crap. To
own it?
Yeah.
Do you have $6,000 worth of random crap?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure I do, and I don't want my wife to know.
So you get 3 versions: the Pro, Premium, and Limited Edition.
Oh, let's do limited.
Of course, you'd go for the limited edition.
Yeah, show it.
Limited Edition. I think we can show this without the audio.
I always think of the Blue Oyster Cult song.
Can you see the video here?
Yeah, right there.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
So it has the
the Blue Oyster Cult song.
Yep.
That's really cool.
You scan your phone and you connect worldwide with other like leaderboards and stuff.
This is a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Wow. How much is the limited edition?
Look at that.
Bash buildings to access the roof. Lock 3 balls to start Godzilla multi-ball. Yeah. Look, now it's gonna.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
There we go. And in this limited edition, the plot is you're fighting against Mechagodzilla. The other versions, one is based off Destroy All Monsters, I think, and the other one is a simpler one against the government. Not too sure. I'll check it out in a second.
Animated breakaway bridge. Whoa, look at all that.
Yeah, it's a work of art.
That really. Whoa, it's the bridge collapses in it.
Yeah.
Robbie M.
Ah, there we go. My favorite bad guy.
Jesse Saywood asked, "Is that more expensive than the Robbie M. Harley Quinn life-size bust?"
Yeah, $1,000 more.
I think so, yeah. Did anybody ever buy that aside from like DC Studios or whatever? Like, I don't think anybody bought that. Well, somebody did, obviously, because they made a few.
Somebody probably did, and they've got it sitting in their bedroom or something.
So this has
don't
all
ruin it
the
for me. Come on.
this has all the authentic Toho sounds. So you will hear the roars and all the sounds from the different kaiju.
That is so cool.
Okay, I'm selling everything.
I want this in my life at some point.
I am selling everything so I can get this.
I'm determined to own one of these bad boys one day.
That is really cool. What's the cost on this one, the limited one?
Let me zoom out a little bit.
And the difference between the limited one and the other ones is Mechagodzilla? Is that what's different here?
This one is retail price of $10,000.
And it's already sold out?
You have to contact them to see where you can find one. They'll hook you up.
It said sold out at the top. Keep going. But wait, go right there.
Oh,
Sold
yeah,
out.
sold
Yep.
out. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and I had my $10,000 already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
But they have a lot of cool. They have the Halloween pinball table, which looks really cool. Let's see if I can find them here. Games. Is it here? Games.
The bust is cheaper.
Yeah, look, we got Godzilla, Mandalorian, Led Zeppelin, Avengers,
Zeppelin.
TMNT, Stranger Things, Elvira,
Oh god, this
Jurassic Park.
is a rabbit hole we do not need to go down.
Beatles Pinball.
What channel is this, Gio?
This is sternpinball.com. Their main
Stern
website.
Pinball.
We'll be up till 3 a.m.
Deadpool, Iron Maiden, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Batman 66.
Go
Let me
scroll
highlight.
up, Gio. I got to see some of these. Go back. to
Oh, yeah,
Batman
let's look at
66.
Batman.
Yeah. Go to the super limited edition one.
Super
Does
limited
Cesar
edition.
Romero pop out of it? Oh, whoa.
I wonder if it does the sound of. If it does
This
the
looks
fifth band.
amazing.
This looks so good. Yeah.
It's so colorful and bright. I love it.
Deja Thoris. We need a Deja Thoris pinball machine.
Oh yeah, the scandally clad version.
That's all she ever is.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
For nostalgia's sake, I'm digging this.
This is fantastic, man.
This was $15,000.
These are for restaurants, man. Or,
Yeah,
or
but
bars.
like
and stuff.
barcades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They can afford it.
Yeah.
You also have to have the space for something like that in your place, and
Yeah, we built around our pinball machine and jukebox.
But this one, yeah, 8,000. The other option I do have, I want to get the arcade one up version, which is like $700, and you can mod those and add a. It's digital, but what are you gonna do? You can mod it and add a computer inside, so you can play every single board that you can. That's rendered digitally. So that's something I want to do.
I gotta go let my dog out, but I'll come back if you guys are still talking whatever you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's getting, you can keep going, Gio. It's getting late for me. I got to bounce
All right.
out.
I gotta
Don't
go.
worry about
Too. You can find me on OmniDogs Vault on YouTube and OmniDogs_Vault on Instagram. Where can we find you, Lou?
Comics Guide 101 on Twitter and Comics Guide 101 on YouTube. Geo, quick question. You mentioned the Game Awards. We're not doing anything for that, right?
That's on Thursday, and it falls in the same hour as Omnibros. So I don't know.
And it's like
Move
3 hours.
Omnibros.
I don't know about that.
It's like 3 hours long too.
Yeah, it's going to be boring and filled with controversy because of Activision. We'll see.
Awesome. All right. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, everybody in the chat, for your sassy omelets.
Oh, yeah.
Peace out.
Okay. So we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. All right. I'm still here, guys. So thank you to the sponsor, In Stock Trade, for making it happen. My voice is out, so that means I got to wrap it up too. Stay safe, everybody. We'll be back Wednesday with another episode. So thank you for tuning in. Let me do this little thing over here. There we go. All right, chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, they totally left me. Those bastards.